chat on my computer will not open up. So that's what I was trying to figure out. I don't know why it is not going, but that's okay. I can do it from my phone. I can see who's here. Wow, everyone is already here. I see Patty, I see Maria. Let's see, I see Jessica is here as well. Jonna, Becky, Diana. Hello, hello. Tabitha's here. Amanda, Becky, Joy. Hello, Colors is here. Jennifer, Amanda K. I just did Orange Theory for the first time. Highly recommend. Oh my God, I haven't done Orange Theory in forever, but it used to be such a good workout. Autumn is here as well. Jody. Hello, hello, everyone. You guys, I am so sorry for the delay. I don't know why my, hi, Crimson Rose, why the chat will not pull up on my computer. Obviously, it's pulling up on my phone, thank goodness. But yeah, it is not pulling up on my computer. Hi, Poetry Chick. Hi, Justice. Hi, Lisa. Hi, S. Amanda, or S. Arnda. It'll be fine. We can definitely, hi, Sasha. I can still figure out how, I can still like see the chat on my phone, but I like to do it on the computer because I feel like then I can see it a little bit bigger. It's a little bit easier. So I'm still trying to figure why that's not working out. That is so frustrating and annoying. Let's see, how's everyone doing? Everyone, Jessica said, oh, so spoiled, alive. Yes, Layla is here, Linda. Oh my gosh, you guys, we have, this is going to kill me if I cannot pull this up on my computer. This is so annoying. Let's see if I can do it like this. I think I might have hacked the system. Let's see if I can get this to work. Fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed. I think I got it. It's loading. Yeah, technology issues are literally worse. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Cass. Thank you for the compliment. Hi, Real Southern Barbie. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Miss Heather. Miss Heather, how are you feeling? I know you had surgery. George is here as well. Okay. All right. Got it. Got it. You guys, for some reason, it was so weird. On my end, I like could not pull up the chat. But we hacked. We did it. We really did it. Okay, sorry, you guys. I was like, I can let this go, but I also cannot let this go because I need to be able to see the chat in all of its glory. I can see it on my phone, but I feel like then I can't like really get into it with you guys, and that's just, that will just simply not do, you know what I mean? Like, we have to get into it. Betty, I literally broke YouTube, literally. Miley is here as well. Autumn is here. Hi, Madison, so happy I made it to the live. Did you hear the explosive audio? Billy Ray Cyrus cussing out Fire Rose and calling Miley a devil and a skank. Then he talked crap about his stepkids and Tish. Oh, Autumn. Did I hear the audio? You know I saw the audio. Also, Autumn, what people are not talking about, which is crazy to me because the evidence may or may not be clear. Hi, Miss Ace. You guys, aside from him potentially calling Miley some crazy expletives, I think, and I'm leaning in because I truly can't believe this, I think he's the one who leaked the tea about Noah, Tish, and Dominic. Let me say that again. I'm pretty sure Billy Ray is the one, his team is the one who leaked the story about Tish stealing Noah's man. And I will tell you guys why I think that. We're going to get into it. No one's really bringing that up, and like the evidence is kind of there, and it's spooking me that no one else is seeing it, but I'm like, maybe people didn't cover the Noah, Dominic, Tish thing as much as we did, but crazy. We're gonna get into it though. The Billy Ray tea is piping hot. You guys, we're also going to talk about Gypsy Rose, Prince Harry, Prince William, hopefully Gigi's here, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, all the fiery Billy Ray and Fire Rose tea, Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet, Selena and Benny, Taylor Swift and Karlie Kloss, and then I obviously have just a little bit of Tavis tea for you as well. How are we all feeling, you guys? I'm sorry for those little technical difficulties at the beginning of the live, but I'm happy I got it working now. Happy that everyone's here. Happy that we are all on the same page that sounds absolutely crazy of Billy Ray. But again, you guys know, do we trust a man with pigtail braids and a smize? We don't. And we had good reason not to trust him. Also, Samantha, OMG, finally made it. Samantha, I'm so happy you made it to a live. Kate is here as well. You guys, I just was doing a TikTok live. For those of you who don't know, I've been going live on TikTok every day. And it has been so fun doing those because there have been people on there who are like, I watched you at your old job. I didn't know if you were still creating content. Are you still on YouTube? And I'm like, am I still on YouTube? YouTube is where it's at. We have the House of Hill over here. We do our happy hour hangs. So I am so excited. I feel like that's helping our fam grow. And you guys know that is the ultimate goal, because the more we grow together, the more we get to do together. And so it has truly just been so fun. I'm so happy that I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone in that way. Kate, I wish I could give you an exact time of every day that I go live on TikTok, but it's usually in the afternoon, and it's just whenever I have an extra 30 minutes to an hour. But I would say consistently I've been going live between 1 and 3, like any time between there. Obviously not on Monday, Wednesday, because 3:30 is our time, but usually in the afternoon. So I will try to start posting in the community tab before I go live on TikTok. Members, I'll try to start posting in the group chat as well. I know not everyone has TikTok, but if you do have TikTok, you know what I mean? Just to come say hi and say hello. Anything new on the Diddy case? So far, the last I heard is they are still trying to do the grand jury situation to hopefully get a conviction. So I think those presentations are still happening, and obviously as soon as I know more, you'll know more. I love seeing everyone say hello in the chat. I also love the flow of green. You guys know if names are showing up as green in the chat, those are House of Hill members. I want to let you know, if you want to join the membership, it's super easy. You just go to my channel homepage. Right next to the subscribe button, you'll see the join button. And with the membership, you get access to a members only live on Tuesdays at noon Pacific Standard Time. If you are a video person, you get a guaranteed video every single Friday. Also, you guys know you get access to the group chat as well. And also your name is highlighted in lives. So I wanted to make sure to just remind you to please join the membership. You know, I have a goal of hitting 200 members before the end of the year. So I would love for you to be a part of that. Also, hello to all of our after watchers. I'm going to read some comments from the after watchers here in just a few minutes, because I always want to make sure our after watchers feel the love. Also, hello to all of our international House of Hill members as well. We are so happy to have you, so thankful for you, and thank you for staying up late, waking up early, doing all the things you need to do in order to get the tea. Let's see what's going on with George. Exhausted, can't wait till next week, as Vicky and I are off for a week. Heck yes. Vicky's off for 2 weeks, but still looking forward to a week off. George, that sounds incredible. We all love and need a vacation. Also, Vicky, I'm sorry, we do have royalty today. I know that you had some crazy stuff with royalty in your job, so I am warning you, we do have royalty today. But it is interesting. Gigi, I already can't wait to hear your thoughts. I am so pumped. We have Kelda in here as well. Kelda, hello, lovely people. Just popping in briefly before sleep takes me. Totally understand, Kelda. Please definitely after watch as well. Shabria is here. Hi, love the TikToks and YouTube you're giving, Madison. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for being here, Shabria. Thank you for tuning in twice. Let's see. Mackenzie said, we're about to move into a bigger house, and I'm so excited. Mackenzie said, moving on up. Moving on up. I'm living for it. Congratulations. Hi, Crystal. Let's see. Frisia said, I'm dying to join the membership too. Too bad I live in Argentina. Oh, no. It's almost impossible. Ugh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, Frisia, you still get a lot of me. So, you still get a lot of me. Also, thank you for the compliment on my nails, Eric. I appreciate it. You guys know I'm in my red nail era. And also, thank you for watching live from Dubai. That is incredible. I want to go to Dubai. I panicked, though, driving home because, you guys, this is a darker shade, is it not? You will tell me. This is not the shade I got last time. And so for a moment driving home, I was like, oh no, I messed up. But then I talked to Mama Hill this morning and she assured me that it is still cute, still looks good. Yes, it's different, but it's still fun. This is Thrill of Brazil, and I know I got a Coca-Cola color last time. It is darker. It's darker, isn't it? But is it still cute? Oh, okay, it's darker, but I like it. It's more purple base. Yeah, more blue base. I know. And I think I really liked the orangey red, but that's okay. That's okay. We're sticking with this. I'm only going to have this on for about 2 weeks because I'm going to get them done before I go to Kansas City. Okay, yes, it's giving cherry. That's what Mama Hill said too, you guys. That's what Mama Hill said. It's cherry blood red, like Twilight. Oh, okay. Once we put the Twilight spin on it, I'm sold. But now I guess the choice will be, do I get this color again or do I get the one I got last time? We'll worry about that in 2 weeks. Okay, yes, Chiefs for sure. Cherry Coke instead of regular Coke. Cassidy, I live for that. I love that. I love that. Yeah, Miley said vampire red. Absolutely. Miss Ace, thank you for the compliment. Okay, try a third shade. Okay, Cassidy, are you trying to kill me over here? A third red shade? Oh my God. But no, I should. I'm cute for the moment, Amanda said. Okay, love it. All right, you guys, I'm going to read some comments from the After Watchers. Thank you for letting me have a quick panic about my nails. I'm going to read some comments from the After Watchers, and then we're going to get into the tea. We're going to get into Gypsy Rose tea. We're going to get into Prince Harry tea. We're going to get into Prince William tea. Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, Fire Rose, Billy Ray. That is explosive. Kylie Jenner, Timothy Chalamet, Selena and Benny. This Karlie and Taylor tea. And then Tavis tea. Okay? I'm also laughing. Cassidy said, cute for a moment was me when I cut my bangs. We all went through a bang phase. Like, if you didn't go through a straight across bang phase, are you even a girly? You know what I mean? I feel like we all went through that. And when I went through my bang phase, you guys, I also then cut my hair off. So I did like short hair and bangs. Crazy. JC said Katy Perry. I saw you said, can we talk about the video? JC, we have talked about the video before. We talked about it on Monday. We also talked, because Katy Perry's freaking out over the negative backlash of it. But really quick, we can address it again. The Katy Perry Woman's World video, she says it's satire. The satire was not hitting for me. I don't know what she was thinking. She was trying to give us 2010s again, and we said, girl, it's 2024. You got to come up to date. You got to come up to date. Also, working with Dr. Luke, big mistake, huge. And just overall, I don't know what Katy was thinking. She should be freaking out because it's bad. It's bad. The satire went over everyone's head, and I don't think we're the problem, though. We are not the problem. Katy is the problem, for sure. JC, I'm not surprised. She's trying to post so many BTS clips to try to drum up hype, but it's not working. It's not working. I'm laughing. Miss Heather said, can't do bangs with super curly hair, but they always look good. Some people really can pull off the bangs. I agree. I absolutely 1000% agree. Okay. After Watchers, then we're going to get into the tea, you guys. So, in regards to it being Selena's birthday on Monday, at Taurus Queen and at Amy24Row both asked if Taylor Swift posted anything on social media for Selena's birthday, and I just wanted to address this because a couple people asked. To my knowledge, she did not post anything on her Instagram. But I don't want anyone to think that that is signaling anything bad, okay? I know I personally have been slacking when it comes to posting for my friends' birthdays on Instagram. Like, I haven't really been doing that as much. I'll post when we're in the moment celebrating, but I've been slacking on like the birthday collage, birthday shout out situation. Taylor is a busy woman. I didn't see her post on Instagram. I don't think it's that big of a deal. That's just me. I feel like normally they post whenever they're celebrating with one another, not necessarily the happy birthday message. I don't do it anymore, really, Cass, either. I haven't done it in a year. I feel like I accidentally slacked on one friend, and then I was like, well, now I don't want anyone to feel not equal. So I haven't been doing it, and instead I just post when we're in the moment. But I don't doubt that Taylor still texted her and acknowledged the birthday. You know what I mean? Miss Jackie X said they don't always post each other. I wanted her to, but I'm reading too much into it. I really don't think I agree. I don't think it's anything we should read into. Also, hi, Mr. Mraz. Good luck on American Idol. Gma Sarah said Taylor's more personal. She probably sent a really sweet gift. Exactly. Color said people are chronically online. You don't need to post everything. Tabitha said been years for me. I just think it was, again, I just don't think she posted publicly. But I'm with Dave. Taylor probably texted her. I'm sure they spoke. George said do the same thing. So I don't think it's anything that we need to overly look into. I'm dying. Post it on close friends, or you guys know that I think Taylor has a Finsta where she posts stuff and, has all of that going on. So she might have even posted on there. And then also, you guys, in regards to Taylor and Travis returning to training camp, I want to share Mrs. Blythe's comment. I know she uses her husband's account. She has a really cool story about the Chiefs. She said, Madison, I think that it's just some people don't understand our obsession with Travis because they're probably not huge Chiefs fans as we are, in all caps. Can you believe hubby and I went to their first game ever in Houston? We not only had great seats, but my hubby and nephew got to do a meet and greet. Must I embarrass my hubby and say that he flat out cried? Crying laughing emoji. No, didn't mean that to be nasty, but he's been a Chiefs fan since he was 7. So the fact that they're good now, he is over the moon, literally. But yeah, Chiefs fans are double obsessed. She gets it. If you're a Chiefs fan and a Taylor fan, you're living in your best life right now. But I just love that she shared this story about her and her husband doing a meet and greet with the Chiefs. So thank you so much for doing that. Now let's go ahead and get into this tea, you guys, kicking things off, talking about Gypsy Rose. Cass said double obsessed here. Cass, literally same. Gypsy Rose, you guys, her divorce from Ryan Anderson is reportedly going to be anything but quick. Chris, we're going to talk about that. Chris said when Travis got in a heated argument with a teammate, I was at the camp. Chris, when we talk about Tavis at the end, I want you to weigh in there. But Gypsy Rose and Ryan Anderson's divorce is not going to be quick, you guys. Ryan's attorney recently spoke to TMZ and shared that when married couples without children want to divorce in Louisiana, they have to live apart for 6 months after papers are served. So while Gypsy Rose says she left Ryan in mid-March, he wasn't served divorce papers until the middle of this month. So that 6-month timeline doesn't start until right now, which means their divorce will likely bleed into next year. The earliest they could be divorced on paper is in January of next year. However, his attorney says they have started their division of assets, and they both agreed to not ask one another for spousal support, because I guess Gypsy was initially trying to get spousal support from Ryan Anderson, which is crazy. Also, you guys, remember, Ryan Anderson will legally be presumed the father of her child because of Louisiana law, because they're legally married, until they get a DNA test to prove otherwise. So what I'm gathering from the situation is that Louisiana law is crazy, A, and B, just the messiness of her and Ryan's divorce is obviously not to the level of a, Fire Rose, Billy Ray situation, but still messy. The fact that Ryan Anderson legally will be the father of her child until they prove otherwise with the DNA test, wild. The way she's not going to be legally divorced from this man before she brings a child into this world with another, wild. And what's even crazier too is, oh, sorry, Miss Ace. Weird, the app just booted me off. That's super weird. I'm sorry about that. The other thing that's crazy is I just saw a clip for one of the new episodes of the Lifetime series, and Gypsy's dad is sitting with her and Ken Urker, and he's like, I know you guys are talking about babies. Do not have a baby right now. I will be disappointed if you guys have a baby right now. You need to work on your relationship, just the two of you, without the added stress of a child. And then now they're having a baby. Just mess. Mess all around. Lisa said, Louisiana law, she has to put Ryan on the birth certificate because they will still be legally married. Yes, until they can prove with DNA that Ken Urker is the father. So they're going to have to get a DNA test to prove it, which they're both like, that's fine because she is confident, zero doubts Ken Urker is the dad. Betty said, unless she's losing money by still being married, she shouldn't bother. Kelda said, this is like a Jerry Springer episode. Literally. Miss Jackie X said, damn, that baby has two fathers so far. Literally. Cass said, my friend in Indiana had to stay married until after she had his baby, but that was 16 years ago, so that may have changed. I mean, Louisiana law kind of sounds like they're living in 16 years ago too, but weird laws. Jessica said, imagine being a baby daddy and possibly not being the baby's daddy. Wow. I thought that we were bad, but that's messy. And then Vicky said, half of me is expecting the story to turn accusations of attempted murder. Maybe I just watched too much true crime. Well, her story did start with true crime, Vicky, so you never freaking know. It would be insane if the DNA test came back as Ryan's. They're sure that the DNA test is going to prove it's Ken's, but still crazy. Absolute insanity. The Gypsy Rose saga continues to never cease to amaze me. It is like an episode of Jersey Shore. I just can't turn away. I cannot turn away. And I know people are sick of hearing about her, but you guys, I'm invested now. We all grew up watching Jerry Springer, Amanda, right? Like, I'm invested, I'm locked, I'm loaded. Patty, we'll see you when you get back. I'm in it. I'm in it. I've started watching the Lifetime series. Like, I'm in it. I'm in it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move on and get into this Prince Harry tea, you guys. Lydia said, trying to calculate how far along she is and when she left Ryan, LMAO. So really quick, and then I'll get into Prince Harry. So Lydia, she did a full timeline on her TikTok, and she claims she left Ryan in mid-March, then had her Aunt Flo come to town in the beginning of April, made love to Ken Urker towards the middle end of April. Basically, she's saying like she had a cycle before hooking up with Ken, and then took a pregnancy test the beginning of May. So she laid it all out on the line on freaking TikTok, but she claims her Aunt Flo came to town between Ryan and hooking up with Ken. Guys, to me, that's already too much information. Like, the fact I know that about Gypsy Rose, I hate that about myself. Like, the fact I know that much about this girl, I hate it, but I also love it at the same time. Also, Shay is in here as well. Jelena is in here. Super late, I know. No, you're totally fine. Jelena, we are just getting to the nitty-gritty, you guys. But it's literally, it's too much. It's too, Tabitha said, with my own experience, Gypsy Rose girl, be careful. Be careful. Jennifer, okay, Jennifer said, UK follower here. Bring on the Prince Harry tea. Okay, here we go. Getting into this Prince Harry tea because the Gypsy Rose stuff is just a damn mess, but we're in it. We're committed. Whenever there's an update, I'll obviously let you guys know. So Prince Harry, you guys, recently sat down for an interview with ITV to discuss his ongoing case against the British tabloids. We know Harry is suing them right now. They're in this really intense court battle. And his interview is part of a documentary that ITV is doing called Tabloids on Trial. So during this interview, Harry was asked if him going against the tabloids is contributing to the ongoing tension he has with his family. And Harry answered saying, quote, I think that's certainly a central piece to it. That's a hard question to answer because anything I say about my family results in a torrent of abuse from the press. I'm sorry, I'm giggling because I see Gigi already fired up. He went on to say, quote, "It would be nice if we did it as a family. I believe that, again, from a service standpoint, and when you're in a public role, that these are the things that we should be doing for the greater good, but I'm doing this for my reasons." When Harry was asked about his family's decision to not speak up about the tabloids, Harry said, quote, "I think everything that's played out has shown people what the truth of the matter is. For me, the mission continues, but it has caused part of the rift." Are we surprised to hear Harry admit that his battle with the tabloids is central to the rift of his family? Some of you probably might not be surprised by this, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was surprised to hear this because I thought their rift was caused because of the comments him and Meghan have said in his book, in the documentary, in the interview with Oprah. They're suing, they're not suing like Oprah, anything like that. They're suing The Sun, the Daily Mail, like the kind of tabloidy, gossipy outlets, mainly for their treatment of Meghan when they were just being absolutely brutal. Obviously, Harry also has PTSD for how they treated his mom, how they've treated other members of his family, you know what I mean? And I understand why he feels some type of way about them. But I also know there is literally no way that the royal family would ever speak against these outlets because the royal family uses these outlets to their benefit. They like having press about themselves. They like keeping them in an inner circle so that way if the press is on their side, the people are on their side. And I am saying in the chat, y'all have absolutely 0% sympathy, empathy, anything for Prince Harry. Let's see. I knew Gigi would be like, no, as she said, blame shifting. Let's see. Kelce said he's trying to shift blame away from his own behavior. The lack of awareness and accountability is nauseating. Yes, Jocelyn, I'm happy you made it. Also happy Noelia made it. Miss Jackie X said, I guess it makes sense in the way of them doing with people they trust, but still weird. Miss Heather said, he's creating the situation and should stop whining. If he wants the drama to stop, he needs to stop talking and just leave the spotlight. Ooh. Jennifer said, he doesn't mind when they love him and it's all positive. As soon as it's negative, he can't cope and handle it. Sorry, but you can't have it all positive. And then Chris said, if he didn't write a book or a documentary, he wouldn't have all this trouble. Okay. All right. So we have no Superstar Bella is me. Charles ruined these boys. Superstar Bella, literally me fighting for my life for Harry in this chat right now. Tabitha said agree. Jelena said exactly. Gigi said he's trapping them into inability to respond. And then LB said when Meghan mocked his grandmother, all respect was lost. Oh, during the documentary. So people saw her. There's a bit in the documentary where she talks about curtsying to Queen Elizabeth and how she did it. People felt like she was mocking the Queen. I don't think she was mocking the Queen, but I understand why people felt that way. But I don't think she meant to. Crystal Vibe said, it's so funny how they always say they want their privacy, yet they move to LA. Also true. Yeah, they did. They're in Montecito. So, you know, they're in Montecito, so it's a little outside. I'm trying to fight for my life, you guys. I'm fighting for my life out here. Crimson Rose said, Harry just needs to realize that the problem is his wife, who didn't know how to respect his family and tried to bring in a false narrative to isolate him. Again, she's the common denominator here. I do feel like everyone feels the same. Like, everyone kind of feels, oh, yay, Shailene was able to join the membership. Woo! Shailene, I'm so happy that it finally worked. I do feel like everyone blames for sure Meghan the most. Miley said, Americans don't curtsy, so we're not good at it. Miley's fighting for Harry and Meghan as well. I live for it. Either way, I understand the criticisms of Harry. I understand the criticisms of Meghan. I get it. I just think he is fighting them coming from a place of being scared of what happened to his mom and his wife. And I think this is what he thinks is going to prevent it. But to hear that he thinks this is really the center of his feud with his family, crazy. Because I feel like they have a lot bigger issues and things that are causing more tension. But okay. Let's see. Jessica said, no offense, whoever he married, unless it was an arranged marriage, no one was going to be happy. Jessica, honestly, T. Cousin, I'm so happy you got a delivery from the Amazons. And Poetry Chick said, no sympathy for him. Now, let's talk about Prince William, okay? Let's talk about Prince William because this will be quick. But this shook me to my core. So his salary was published in the Duchy of Cornwall's integrated annual report. Really quick, I'm going to read Shabria. Honestly, I'm on Harry's side. And why was it okay for people to make those disgusting comments about his kids? Why is that always overlooked? Shabria, thanks for fighting for our man in there. So you guys, when Charles became king, William inherited his previous title. Okay, the Duke of Cornwall. So when he inherited this new title, he also inherited this Cornwall estate, okay? And according to People magazine, which they're the ones who reported on this annual report, according to People magazine, William received $30.4 million last year as his salary when he got this title change. Now, the report goes on to state that that was before taxes and that he still paid taxes. But still, the fact that he literally made a $30.4 million salary for just the title, mind boggled. The report also pointed out that as the heir to the British throne, William does not receive traditional income as such. He is, however, entitled to the surplus profits of the Duchy Cornwall estate. The estate is valued at a casual $1 billion. Cass, we'll see you right when you get back. I'm just like, it's crazy to me that just getting this title entitles him to receiving the profits from this estate. And we talk about mailbox money. Now that is mailbox money. $30.4 million for literally being the Duke of Cornwall. Insane. Just, man, I would kill to be a royal. You know what I mean? What does a casual 1 billion mean? Miley, it's not casual at all. It's just me crying on the inside. That's when I say a casual 1 billion, that's me internally crying. Gigi said Meg is too short-sighted. I will say I'd be kicking the ground. You know what I mean? I would be kicking the ground. That's casual. Can I have a casual income? Miss Heather, literally me. Can I have a casual mailbox money check of $30.4 million? Even if that is before taxes. Are you kidding me? And then I love how they're like, but he doesn't make a salary being part of the royal family. He doesn't need a salary being part of the royal family. He's making $30 million for having a new title. Okay? No sympathy for him not making money by being a royal family member. Oh my God. Like literally crazy. Crazy. Anyway, I just had to share that. Mr. Mraz, I did see your comment. Thank you for keeping me updated. That is amazing. I'm so pumped for you. I just had to share that for you guys because I literally was like, that was me when I read that this morning, when I read this integrated report. Also, the last thing I'm going to say that was also part of the report. Oh, Miss Jackie X, don't ever apologize for cursing. You're totally fine. You know, I actually have a potty mouth, but I keep it together as much as I can during these lives. The other thing that came out of this report is they're trying to diversify their staff more. And they made a promise to have, I think, 14% of their staff be ethnically diverse. They're not there yet. King Charles, I think his is only at 11% right now. And there is a pay gap between the ethnically diverse people on his staff and the non-ethnically diverse people on his staff. So that was in the report as well. And I thought that was interesting. And I wanted to point that out because I know everyone loves to hate on Harry and Meghan, but just pointing that out. Yes, I am Jelena said I can't imagine Maddie cursing. Jelena, I kind of have a potty mouth. Low key, I do. I kind of do. I know. It's bad. It's my one, well, I have a lot of flaws, but it is my one little vice is I do curse. I do drop the F every once in a while, but you know, not on here. Not on here. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and move on and talk about Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, and then we're going to get into this Fire Rose and Billy Ray tea. As we all do, Tamara said tea. So you guys, Blake Lively addressed divorce rumors with her and Ryan Reynolds. Gigi, you're right. Two things can be true at the same time. You are so correct. Vic said expletives are required sometimes. Tea, you know what I mean? Sometimes it just happens. Blake Lively addressed divorce rumors with her and Ryan Reynolds, which, you guys, I didn't even know. I'm giggling at Mama Hill in the chat. You just started cursing a few years ago. That is true. I didn't always have a potty mouth. I will say it ramped up in the past few years. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Just sometimes you gotta have a little punch to make a point. You know what I mean? Anyway, there's divorce rumors about Blake and Ryan, which I didn't even know there were divorce rumors out there because I'm obsessed with them as a couple. But Blake thankfully addressed them. She nipped them in the bud. Blake recently posted a photo of her and Ryan on her Instagram. Okay, clearly from the Deadpool set. Obviously, Deadpool and Wolverine, that movie just came out. And someone commented on this post saying, "You and Ryan need to post more of each other. There were rumors going around that you two got divorced, and I didn't believe it because you two are literally the perfect couple." And Blake commented saying, "Ha ha, they wish," with a crying laughing emoji. I live for it. Live for it. Did you read It Ends With Us? I did not read It Ends With Us, but the trailer looks amazing. I also love all of you saying hello to Mama Hill in the chat. Lisa said, "Hi, Mama Hill, mother to us all." Literally mother to everybody. But yeah, I am so happy that Blake responded because in what world would Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds be getting divorced? We talked a lot about them on my members only live yesterday. I love them as a couple. I think they are amazing. I love that Blake, as Crimson Rose is talking about, embraces being a millennial. No, Vix, they are not getting divorced. They're not getting divorced. Blake said they wish we were getting divorced. But I also think too, this is a good reminder to just point out to everyone, just because a couple isn't posting every day with one another or even consistently with one another, we don't need to go from 0 to they're divorced, they're broken up, they're having issues. Blake and Ryan are busy people, okay? Ryan Reynolds has been filming Deadpool, been promoting Deadpool. Blake was also filming as well. They just had a 4th child together. I doubt their first priority is posting one another on social media. Betty said there's life beyond social media. Exactly. So it just is silly to me. I know we don't have that issue here in the House of Hill, but let's remember that even though couples might not be posting all the time, it's likely that they're fine. Especially somebody and a couple as strong as Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. You know what I mean? Cass said, "I'm back and I barely post pics with my husband. The people I know having problems post their significant other a lot when they have problems." Cass, honestly, that's kind of the tea. And it's so funny you say that because Mama Hill also never posts Papa Hill. And she says that all the time. She's like, I knew you were going to agree, Mom. LOL, T-Cass. Mama Hill says that all the time, Cass. She's like, the couples who are always posting about how fabulous everything is and they're posting all the time. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Mom, that's so funny. I knew you were going to agree with Cass on that. 1,000,000%. I knew it. Kelce said, I love how they both handle social media with humor. Exactly. Tabitha said she did a Father's Day tribute. Tabitha, it's never enough for people. Miss Heather said, not everyone is obsessed with posting. Gigi said, people are just upset they're so good at keeping their privacy and yet having so much fun roasting each other online. Exactly. Exactly. Also, I love Tamara. Say that again. Just because we don't post every single day, grown folks, doesn't mean anything is wrong. Exactly. And then Crimson Rose said, sometimes most insecure ones need to post and defend to the death their relationship that's crumbling. Ooh, you guys are literally just bringing the heat, and I love it. Vicky, literally you and Mama Hill, when our dog was with us, Vicky said, I post more about Gypsy, our dog, than George. Vicky, literally that's the tea. That is the tea right there. I'm dead. I love that so much. And then Gabby said, my relationship will be my business. People won't know I'm engaged till I'm married, and then they'll just have to wait for me to announce the wedding. Gabby, I love that. I love that. And George is here for it. George is here for it. And that's why we love Vicky and George. Tabitha, I haven't posted Marcus and I in 14 months. Dead. So honestly, we all live, laugh, love. Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, live for them. Jasmine said, I haven't posted anything for 2 years. I love it. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and move on and get into this Fire Rose and Billy Ray Cyrus tea. Everyone buckle up, sip of water, because this is crazy. Crazy. Okay, so Frisia is relating as well. Today's update about them is possibly the most tea-filled one yet. So the Daily Mail somehow obtained audio of a heated exchange between Billy Ray and Fire Rose, okay? I listened to it. Desiree, we're just getting into tea about Billy Ray and Fire Rose. I listened to it. I will put the link to the Daily Mail article in the description after this video, or after we're done going live. That way, if anyone wants to hear it, you can. But just be warned, there is a lot of cursing, a lot of expletives. It is bad, you guys. The leaked audio is bad. It sounds like what prompted the argument is Billy Ray was late leaving for a performance, a show, and he's blaming Fire Rose, okay? In the audio, he calls her an effing idiot, an effing witch with a B. He says how he thought she was smart, but he was effing wrong about it. She's effing stupid. He just goes at it. He says his anger has nothing to do with her BRCA or her surgery. So he kind of addresses that. She's just an effing B. You guys, all bad. And it definitely substantiates her claims of emotional and verbal abuse. We know she's claimed that in the divorce so far, and I think this audio definitely points to that, okay? As far as the Miley aspect of it all, the leaked audio then cuts to a different conversation because Billy Ray, hi Rebecca, I'm so happy you finally made it to it live. Because Billy Ray is now talking about himself in third person in this little secondary audio. He's saying how Fire Rose had 2 kids prior to getting with Billy Ray. And he's going off about Fire Rose and how she has 2 different baby daddies. And then you hear him reference all of his kids by name, except for Miley. He goes down the line. Noah, he says Brandy, the brother. In place of Miley, he's heard saying, quote, everyone knows Devil's a skank. Now, It's unclear if he's referring to Miley or Tish. Either way, disgusting, okay? Either way, not okay. And either way, the headline is Billy Ray Cyrus seemingly calls Miley Cyrus a skank. I feel like that's not that horrible. Or like it's a bad word, but like I feel like I can say that and be okay. Really bad. Really, really bad. Awful. I don't know how a father could ever, honestly, regardless if he's talking about Miley or Tish, the fact that a man can talk that way about his daughter or the mother of his children, disgusting. And I don't know why I expected anything more from Pigtail Braids, but no class to answer your guys' question. Absolutely no class, none. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. No excuse. I do not blame Miley Cyrus one mother effing bit for not giving that man the time of day. Renata, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. That's messed up and disgusting. And I'm happy that you have us now because we don't put up with that. I do not blame Miley one bit for cutting this man off from her life. Drag him by those pigtails, Noelia T. Now, in addition to that, you guys, okay, a text message. He's on my list. He's on the Junk Punch in Public list for sure, for sure. Now, in addition to that audio, something that not a lot of people are picking up on. Actually, I haven't seen anyone else realize this in their coverage because everyone's so gobsmacked at this man possibly calling his daughter a skank. Autumn said, Billy Ray is trash. Miley revived his dead career when he got on that track with Lil Nas X. Autumn, so true. No one probably in our generation and below would know Billy Ray Cyrus without Miley. So how dare you speak of her that way? Because you think anyone beyond, when did Achy Breaky Heart come out? I don't know, 80s, 90s? Nobody knows you for anything else, sir. Nobody knows. What we know you as is Hannah Montana's dad and Lil Nas X, okay? Anyway, what not a lot of people are picking up on, which is crazy to me, thank you, Betty, 90s, is a text message was also leaked in addition to the audio. And the text message is a group chat between Billy Ray, his manager, and his publicist, okay? And the text is very clearly Billy Ray reacting to Tish's interview on Call Her Daddy. The text message reads, quote, somebody went on a podcast to promote their podcast and came off like, sorry, I'm drunk and accidentally told the truth for a change. He goes on to say, quote, it's in her own words, she is a liar, I'm just going to say it, a whore and a cheat, complete skank, scum of the earth, a fraud, makes Deanna Lohan look like Mother Teresa, Stepcest is about to blow up in this witch's face. And his publicist responds saying truth with the 100 emoji. Y'all, tell me why Billy Ray Cyrus sent his publicist this text on February 25th. Do you want to know what day the story broke on Us Magazine about Tish Cyrus stealing her man from Noah? February 27th. 2 days later. 2 days later. Why is no one talking? And I think no one's talking about that because everyone thought the like Tish Noah Dominic story was so crazy. Like, how can that even be possible? So true. And for everyone being like, there's no way that is true. Who are these sources? I don't believe it. Y'all, I I'm about 95% convinced that that came from Billy Ray's camp. Too suspicious, too coincidental. The fact on February 25th, this man has sent a text saying, "Stepcest is about to blow up in this witch's face." Stepcest is about to blow up in this witch's face. Sent that text on February 25th. Story breaks February 27th. A literal plot twist. I'm telling you guys, I am rarely surprised, shocked by celebrity tea. And the way this stopped me in my tracks when I saw it this morning. Actually, I didn't even see it this morning because I actually worked out this morning before I got into any celeb tea. But I had already started working on things. And then I see this leaked audio and I'm like, let me read. And I'm like, oh my, leaked audio, not you up here talking trash about your daughter and proving Fire Rose's claims. But then I scrolled down to that little leaked text and I'm reading and I'm like, well, clearly he likes the word blank with an SK to call a woman. Clearly that's consistent. I'm like, the tea here is not the fact that he's calling Tish a fraud, a cheat, makes Deanna Lohan look like Mother Teresa. All of that is horrible. All of that is awful. But to me, the tea is the fact that he says Stepcest is about to blow up in her face, and the publicist responds truth with the 100 emoji, and 2 days later, news breaks on Us Magazine. Tish Cyrus, sources say Tish Cyrus stole her daughter's man. I don't even know where we go from here. I don't know where we go from here. Epic Turtle said his misogyny is off the charts. What kind of man talks about his family like that? What kind of man leaks a story like that about his own daughter? What? Shabria said Billy Ray needs to have a grippy sock vacation because he's lost his achy breaking mind. T. Crystal says, who says that about their child? Totally disgusting and wrong. Lisa said, fingers pointed at themselves and at each other, but it doesn't give him the right to be. I agree. I agree. Real Life Southern Barbie said, there is always a time, won't let me pay. I ever tried to pay for my post and it won't let me. I don't know why it won't let you. That's so weird. I'm sorry, Real Life Southern Barbie. I'm sorry you've had issues with that. I'm sorry. That is unfortunate. Miss A said, I think he was jealous that Tish is happy and had to ruin it. Yep. Cass said, sorry, I have to go. Jax isn't doing well. Oh, no, but I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your week and sending prayers to anyone who needs it. Bye, House of Hill. Cass, please give Jax a squeeze. Please, please, please give Jax a squeeze. I hope you all feel better. I hope you all feel better. Thank you for checking in. Thank you. Miss Jackie X said, I wonder if Noah has had words with him or what. I mean, now I would say probably she's going to have some words. But also, too, this kind of, in my opinion, opens up why Miley is so not on team Billy Ray. Remember when all this was happening, we're like, how can you stick up for your mom? How can you be against your mom in this situation? Like, we were all mind boggled that she was sticking up for Tish. Well, now we know because Billy Ray is literally a monster. A monster. And you know what? Noah did publicly wish Tish a happy birthday on Instagram. And I wonder if she switched teams because she found out the tea is this came from Billy Ray's camp. It's all making so much sense. Again, not confirmed that he's the one who leaked. It's my own suspicions, putting context clues together, but not this man selling out his own children. And the Fire Rose aspect of it all, like him speaking to her like that, clearly proves everything that she's been saying. Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Okay, let's go ahead, you guys, and move on and get into this Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet tea. Miley is smart for cutting him out of her life. Miss Heather, could not agree more. Let's get into Kylie and Timothy. Then we're going to get to Selena and Benny, then Taylor and Karlie. We can end with a little Tavis. Kylie and Timothy, you guys. New report from The Sun. An insider shared that Kylie and Timothy are serious and could have a future together. However, the one component that Timothy is allegedly unsure about is the reality TV aspect of Kylie's life, okay? This insider said this is something Timothy and his team have been careful about because, to put it bluntly, he's scared of being on reality TV. The source said that his whole life, Timothy has been prepped to be a movie star, not prepped for reality television. And by the sound of this report, you guys, it appears as though Timothy Chalamet would only give in to filming the Kardashians if him and Kylie took their relationship to the next step. Because the source also mentioned, quote, "To be clear, Timothy is focused on making movies and bringing Kylie into his world whenever she can fit. He's not wasting hours of the day hanging out with her friends or her family. But a marriage would change everything." Again, I don't think Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet are getting married tomorrow. I don't think that's happening. But the fact that this is being considered is interesting to me. And also, it's interesting to me that Timothy is allegedly thinking, oh, if I do end up getting serious with this girl, being on reality TV is something I'm going to have to consider. And that does not sound like something he wants to do. Also, I feel like it kind of confirms what that Life and Style magazine source was saying about Timothy not bending over backwards trying to get to know all of Kylie's sisters. Because as the source said, he's not about to waste hours hanging out with her friends and family. So, very interesting. Tabitha said, "I don't understand dating for years if it's not heading towards a serious future." Exactly. So it sounds like they are headed in that direction. It sounds like that's where we're going. We have not seen photos of him with her kids. Lisa said he's just not, but don't see marriage. Hell, have a love affair in the next movie. I can't see Timothy on reality TV, to be honest with you guys. I understand why he's considering it. I understand he is starting to realize this is part of her life. So if I am with her, this is going to be part of my life. But I just cannot see Timothy Chalamet on TV. And he's not the first actor who has discussed the difference between acting and reality TV. A lot of serious actors are like, I could never be on reality TV. That sounds crazy. I don't want to share too much of my life. I think it was also Christina Applegate on her podcast. She said how at one point Andy Cohen was like, we got to get you on Real Housewives. And she was like, I would be so boring on reality TV. I just sometimes think actors and reality TV, it doesn't cross over, but crazy that he's even thinking that could be in his future, you guys. Again, they are more serious than I even initially thought. So absolutely insane. I see a lot of run, Timothy, run in the chat. I also think it will be interesting to see how long the show even lasts, because I do feel like we're on the tail end, but we'll see. Miss Jackie X said, unless she says I've had it with reality TV and stops. True. Jelena said he doesn't owe people anything. Amanda said, this is the most confusing couple in Hollywood. I honestly hope it just runs its course soon. And then Jonna said, why chase boyfriends when you can chase goals? Love that. Live for it. Miss Jackie X, I think Mama Chris is the one who's really pushing for this as well. Time is precious. But he said he's very sarcastic, so he'd be great in this fake reality. I love that. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and move on and get into this Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco tea. Then we're going to get into Taylor and Karlie, and then we can end with a little Tavis. So Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, you guys, a new report from Us Magazine, a source is giving us some insight into Selena and Benny's current relationship status. So this insider said, quote, she and Benny are very serious and have talked marriage. The source noted that their romance is, quote, definitely endgame. And then they went on to say, quote, Selena is really happy and is doing really well. She feels her life is really peaceful right now, which I think is very evident, in my opinion. I feel like Selena does feel very zen. I feel like she is glowing. She looks happier than she has been in a long time. In addition to that, you guys, this is something we discussed on our members only live, but I wanted to let everyone know. We know that Benny went above and beyond for Selena's birthday as well. A separate Us Magazine source said, quote, Benny planned Selena's entire birthday weekend as a surprise to her and wanted to make her feel extra special this past weekend. He hosted 10 of her closest friends at his Malibu home for a special celebration. Benny went out of his way to get decor and a cake for Selena. They had a chef prepare an amazing meal for the group. This insider then went on to say that Selena was so happy to be surrounded by her favorite people all weekend, including Benny. What do we think about all of this Selena Benny tea? Do we think they're endgame? Do we believe they're talking about marriage? Do we think Selena has found her person? What do we think? Honestly, I think so. Honestly, I do think she has found her person. And I know people feel their type of way about Benny Blanco. I know people have strong opinions about Benny Blanco. Dorsey said not really. I think so, you guys. I think they're in it. Jelena said Benny would be crazy not to lock her down. True. Saja said I don't like them together, but if she's happy with him, I'm happy for her. I just feel like he is someone who, again, is like happy to be Selena Gomez's boyfriend, happy to plan a birthday party for her, happy to say, everyone come over to my house, let's celebrate our girl. And we know, you know, she admitted that if she was not in a relationship by 35, she was considering adopting children. She just turned 32, so I could see her having these conversations with him of talking about being endgame, talking about a family. Clearly he loves her. Clearly he goes above and beyond for her. And honestly, whenever it happens. I think I'm happy for them. I had my reservations about Benny Blanco, but now I'm fully, she said I love you first, Lisa, true. Now I'm fully on board. Crystal said, I mean, I don't really know, but I'm happy for Selena. Yes. Jelena said, unpopular opinion, I think they'll be together 3 to 5 years, break up, and she'll find someone else. I do think she's settling, and he's just a bootleg version of Bieber because of his humor. Interesting. Jelena, I love a hot take. I love a hot take. Crystal said, Madison, did you see the watermelon pickle sandwich Benny made for Selena and she actually tried it? Must be true love. Crystal, you know I saw that, and you know never in a million years would I try that. Never in a million years. Abby said he's really eccentric, but if that's what she needs to go for, I know. And I think she kind of likes that about them. I think she kind of definitely likes that he's a little different. Also, you guys, we have over 200 people in the chat and watching right now. If you're here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, will you please go ahead and do so? It helps, and I'm sure people will be happy to hopefully get their YouTube notification if they didn't before, while we're talking about Selena and before we get into the Taylor and Karlie tea. So if you're here and haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please, please, please hit that thumbs up button. Thank you so, so, so much. Okay. This is so awesome for Selena. I agree. Robert said, I think she also likes that he's a chef as well. Girl loves her food for sure. Thumbs up from Tokyo. Thank you, Emmy. I want her to be happy, and right now she seems happy. I also like how this source said she feels her life is peaceful right now. Isn't that what we're all trying to achieve? Like, we're all trying to achieve peace. I love it. Thank you, Miss Ace, for the fun emojis. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the Taylor Swift and Karlie Kloss tea. Food is my love language as well, Noelia. I'm a Taurus. You guys know I think about food all the time. Peace. Literally my favorite Taylor Swift song. One of my favorites. But I agree. Peace is definitely something I think we're all trying to achieve. And I do like hearing that's how Selena is describing her life right now. Okay. Karlie Kloss. Hi, Vicky. Finally made it to a live again. It's been weeks of being an after watcher. Well, I'm so happy you made it, and just in time for the Taylor Swift and Karlie Kloss tea. So you guys, Karlie Kloss recently did an interview with Yahoo Life, and she was asked to pick her favorite song off of Taylor's Tortured Poets Department album. Okay? And I think it's funny because the interviewer noted how she struggled to shortlist any specific songs before saying, quote, "I'd say the whole album is my favorite. I mean, her music is classic." Okay, give me the most generic answer ever. Then when she was pressed to identify an all-time favorite Taylor Swift song, Karlie said, quote, "She's got so many hits. I definitely love Shake It Off." Now, you guys, you know I live, laugh, love Taylor Swift, okay? Like, I lay my life on the line for that woman. But you cannot sit up here and tell me that her best song of all time is Shake It Off. That is literally why people don't like Taylor Swift. Because they're like, oh, that Shake It Off song, the song that was on the radio, I can't. And so the fact that Noelia's like, that would be literally me. I was dying. The fact she couldn't name a song off Tortured Poets Department, I'm like, girl, Fortnite's been on the radio over and over and over again. So many songs from TTBD have been on the radio. I am not saying Shake It Off is a bad song, because I see some people being like, Madison, I like Shake It Off. Guys, I love Shake It Off too, okay? When Shake It Off comes on the radio, comes on a playlist, you know I'm singing my heart out. My little cousin loves Shake It Off. I'm just saying I think it's funny because it's like the most basic Taylor Swift song that everyone knows. And it's just hilarious to me because Karlie Kloss and Taylor Swift were best of friends. Best of friends, okay? Best of friends. And Taylor created incredible music when they were best of friends. And the song you're gonna go to is Shake It Off. It's just funny to me. It's funny. And it's funny because they were best of friends, allegedly had a falling out. We know when Karlie Kloss was spotted at the Eras tour in LA, she was sitting in the same section that my sister and I were in instead of being in the VIP tent. Then she was allegedly brought down from our section and brought down to the VIP tent later. But this response, her saying, the whole album is my favorite. I mean, her music is classic. And then her saying her favorite Taylor Swift song of all time is Shake It Off is definitely giving that they're not close. Still not close. I do believe there's a little fallout. And I was dying. Shay said, how about right where you left me, Karlie? Shay, I knew you were going to live for this little situation. People think Right Where You Left Me is about Karlie Kloss. Have your own interpretations, you know what I mean? Betty, thank you. That is my thought. Taylor has released over 270 songs and she chooses that one? That's how I feel. And even so, you guys, when Travis Kelce is asked about his favorite Taylor Swift songs, that man, blank space, immediately. Iconic song. He also loves Cruel Summer. I know he dances to Shake It Off too. So high school. Like, that man has his stories ready to go. What happened between the ladies? They had a falling out. Some people think there was more there, and the falling out is because Karlie, Shay, how much time do you have? Shay has gone down the wormhole, y'all, as you can see. They were really good friends. They had a falling out. Taylor allegedly does not love Jared Kushner, which is Karlie's husband. Also, I think they just decided to go their own two ways. Karlie Kloss is a model. She's actually originally from St. Louis. People did used to think they were together, Jelena. I never thought they were together. I never thought that. Taylor has said that is not true, which also might be why Karlie didn't want to say too much. Karlie's been pictured with Scooter. They had a falling out. They were the best of friends, and now no more. No more, no more, no more. But I just also think it goes to show that, you know, I just think they're still not close. And exactly, people outgrow friendships, friendships outgrow friends. They're just not close. They're not close. Every friendship has its time, and the time expired. I never thought they were together, personally. But that's just me. That is my own 2 cents. But he said when the words, Scooter was her manager and she gave him lots of info about Taylor, there were a lot of reasons why they're no longer friends. But they're definitely outgrown, and I just think it's funny that the first comment that Karlie Kloss has made about Taylor Swift in literally years, is that Shake It Off is her favorite Taylor Swift song. Like, that's just hilarious to me. But, you know, I guess at least she still named one. At least she still named one. Cassidy said, when the words of a sister come back in whispers, that proves she was not. So, you know, hilarious. And Vicky said, guys, can I share a little secret that I haven't shared with my family, but they find out tomorrow? Yeah, duh. Miss Jackie X said, the reporter was messy. I love it. Miss Jackie X, my thoughts. I'm like, the fact this reporter said she struggled to shortlist any specific song titles, I'm like, okay, shady. But I love when reporters put those little details in. Exactly, Shay. She was in the Bad Blood music video. Her and Taylor were on the cover of Vogue together. They were best friends. And now you're going to say, yeah, she should have said Bad Blood. But then I guess people would have been like, oh, they're clearly still feuding. No, because then we would have said she was in the music video. Just still the fact that she said, Shake It Off, like, has me cackling. But yes, Vicky, please share the news. Now we're all on the edge of our seats, Vicky. I'm expecting my little rainbow baby after 5 years of infertility, and it's finally happening. Made it to week 1. Oh my God, Vicky, that is amazing. Oh, yes, of course you can always share that kind of music with us. That is absolutely, absolutely amazing. Congratulations. We are so happy for you. Sending you so much love. Look at the chat. I love it. That is absolutely, absolutely incredible. I'm so excited for you and your family. That is amazing. That is what we are here for in that week 13. Week 13. Amazing. That is such exciting news, Vicky. 13 weeks. I'm so pumped for you. That is incredible. Look at all those congratulations in the chat. I love when we uplift one another, you guys. I absolutely love it. And much more positive news than Karlie Kloss saying Shake It Off is her favorite Taylor Swift song. Okay, you guys, moving on. While everyone's offering Vicky the congratulations, I literally love so much seeing all of that. That is amazing. This is why we truly have the best community on the internet. Look at that chat. A little bit of Tavis to you guys. So, Travis and Chris, weigh in here since you were there. Tabitha said, Madison, you don't think it was a sneak diss, though, like Karlie saying she shook her off? Tabitha, I don't think so. I don't think Karlie Kloss is that clever. And I mean that with the utmost respect. I don't think she is that good at doing shade, good at doing a sneak diss. I genuinely don't think it was meant to be shade. I don't think she has that much. I don't think she's able to be petty on that level, honestly. I think she just like genuinely couldn't think of anything. Yeah, I wouldn't overthink. I don't think it was meant to be shady. I genuinely think she just hasn't listened to Taylor Swift in forever. I don't think she listened to TTPD, clearly. And I think it was just her going with the most basic song ever. I think if anything, if you want to read into her answer a little bit, if anything, she said Shake It Off. That way Gaylord shippers wouldn't come back and say, oh, she said this because this song's about her. I think if anything, maybe that could be why she chose the most basic song, but I don't think it had any shady undertones. Just my opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm not giving Karlie enough credit, but I don't think so. Of course, Vicky, of course. Okay, Travis and Taylor, you guys. So Travis is at training camp, and up until his little altercation today, the reports were great. He made a really amazing catch. People were applauding him for being there, proving that he is focused, proving that, you know, what we talked about on Monday, that People Magazine source said that he is committed, the Chiefs and football are his priority. And yeah, so he had a little like screaming, like him and another teammate were yelling at one another. Yes, that's what I mean by altercation. They got into a little squabble. Altercation feels strong. Fight Club, aka training camp, it happens, and Taylor, like that, my man, go Travi, I'm down bad. I don't want to say, okay, altercation is the wrong word. Now I feel like I'm pushing a bad narrative. He like got into a little squabble with a teammate, and TMZ is blowing it up to be something bigger than it is, obviously. And what else is freaking new? I find it convenient that before that, it was all positivity that was coming from the training camp. Again, people were saying Travis clearly has his head in the game. He is, you know, doing all that he needs to do. He's making amazing catches. He's proving that having a fun off season isn't affecting his game. Like, now all of a sudden, you know, we're getting a negative report. It's probably because there was too much positivity about it. Jocelyn said Travis was upset by a defensive player being too rough on another player. Travis called him out because it's practice. Again, not that big of a deal. TMZ is trying to make it seem like it's this huge issue. They want him to look like a red flag, Crimson Rose. I don't know why, want to paint him as this like angry athlete when he, of all athletes to try to paint that way, like the man who cries at the drop of a hat. This man literally cries in public all the time. The wrong one to paint angry. And again, people get passionate in sports. And exactly, Gigi, we're going for a three-peat. This is not the time to not be passionate. Betty said all that testosterone together is bound to happen, literally. Vicky said, I don't even do sports professionally, and yet when someone messes up, I can get heated. They have thousands of dollars on the line. I'd be screaming too. That, and also, do you know how much pressure? Hi, Anna. Do they know how there is so much pressure on him right now? He knows that people are looking for him to screw up. He knows people are waiting for him to not be on top of his game. People are waiting for him to drop passes. People are waiting for him to just screw up in any way. So I think that is why he is making sure he's minding his P's and Q's. He's making sure his game is top notch. He's on it. He's also a leader on the team. So Shay said, OMG, I just watched the video. It's not bad at all. Like, what the heck? Exactly. He's a leader on the team. If someone is being unnecessarily rough, as a leader on the team, you say, we're in practice, unnecessary. Unnecessary. Miley said, Harvey said because Taylor and Travis don't include him in the hangouts. Oh my God, of course. Tamara said, those are called sideline haters. Absolutely. Miss Jackie X said, I could see them pushing a narrative. Lillian said, Travis always stands up for the little offensive players when they're being bullied by the larger defensive players, both at practice and in games. Exactly, exactly. Miss Heather, please keep going and recovering. Thank you for tuning in and hanging with us. Gigi said he can shake it off, literally. People are watching every move and saying he's distracted. Chris, we knew that was going to happen. People love to make something out of nothing. And because of him and his interaction with Coach Reid at the Super Bowl, I think now they're looking for any little thing that he does on the sidelines to make it into something when it's not. And it's just so annoying. And I do fear this is going to be something that is going to continue all season. So everyone just prepare. We will be fighting for our lives when it comes to Taylor and Travis. Also fighting for our lives for a three-peat. I appreciate all of the Chiefs fans in the chat who are also going for that as well. And yeah, it's crazy, you guys. People always try to make something out of nothing, especially when it comes to Taylor and Travis. And it is just annoying AF. Annoying AF. Everyone gets passionate about anything. I mean, people say that I yell about Tristan Thompson. And it's like, I'm not yelling, I'm just passionate. Same thing. Travis isn't yelling, he's just passionate. JC, more tea for us to talk about, more things for us to get passionate about as well. And it's gonna be a season, you guys. We think they will blame Taylor, Betty, 1,000,000%. You think we had to fight for our lives last season? We're gonna have to fight for our lives this season as well, because any little slip up that Travis does, we all know who it's gonna go back to. But that's okay, because we will be there. We will be there to give our 2 cents, to give our opinion, and that's all that matters. Tamara, thank you so much. Tamara said, I'm yelling, share this video. Yes, you guys, please, if you could, share this video, share the House of Hill. You guys know that when we grow, we get to do bigger things together. So if you could share this video with somebody in your life who loves celeb tea, or who is looking for a community of just amazing, fun, incredible people, please tell them to come hang out with us. Sandra, happy early birthday. I'm turning the big 50 this Sunday. Happy freaking birthday. Welcome to a new decade. I'm so happy we got to celebrate you today. You are going to have an incredible, amazing day. Let's see, Jackie X said, go back to your reality TV, leave the real stars alone. Yes, dying. I cannot wait to watch football, Patty. Same. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Please make sure you're giving this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Make sure your notification bell is on. Make sure you're following me over on Instagram and TikTok. You guys know I've been going live daily on TikTok. Thank you, Vix. So make sure if you haven't, you're following me over there as well. Like I said, if you're interested in joining the membership, hi, Justice. Hi, I didn't see you pop in. If you're interested in joining the membership, please do so. I would love to have you. We have a lot of fun over in the group chat, as well as the members only videos. And yeah, Jasmine, it was so nice to see you too. It was so nice to see everybody in the chat. Today was such a good happy hour hang, so much tea. You guys, it was an incredible time. I will see you Monday for our happy hour hang at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. Members, you'll have a video on Friday. And on that note, you guys, thank you for being here. I'll see you on Monday for another fun live. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your night.